welcome back. It has been a while since I have put out a new video. I feel like a stranger around here, but I have a new palette that landed in my lap. I am really just itching to try it, so I figured we could do a little bit of catch up and chit chat as I do my makeup, and we can talk and share the new palette. As you guys saw from the thumbnail, it is Oden's, and they're releasing their Christmas collection, and we have, what is it called, Rosy Jingle palette, and then the Silver Bliss palette. Two super cute palettes. I think this is the third or fourth year in a row that Oden's comes out with a Christmas collection, typically two palettes. They've been very Christmas themed, like the red green type of vibes in the past. 2 years ago it was like very rich and deep, and then last year I remember it was very soft and pastel, still those Christmas colors but soft and pastel. So I was super excited to see what they were going to do. I do want to share, they have this adorable little mirror that you can get with the collection as well. I'm sure my daughter is going to scoop this up as soon as she sees it, but I did hide it so that I could at least show you guys and, you know, be able to share with you guys this and maybe even use it if I need to use a mirror today. But let's go ahead and open up. This is the Rosy Jingle palette. And I'm sure you've already seen what the palettes look like, but it is a very pink themed palette. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I look at this, I don't think of Christmas at all, but I feel like it could create some really fun pastel looks that honestly, like if you get this around Christmas time, we're going into after winter, spring, like I feel like it's a very springy palette. Maybe got a little bit of the green here, a little bit of depth up here, but this palette's very pretty, but definitely doesn't make me think super Christmassy. I mean, I get the vibes that they're going for. I definitely think what you get in the palette is what you see on the outside of it. And, you know, for people who like those more soft pinky tones, I'm sure they're excited about this, but this one surprised me a little bit. But with saying that this surprised me, I do give them kudos, credit, whatever you want to say, that they didn't just give us another red and green palette. And then the Silver Bliss palette, the outside definitely looks more of the red and green like what we've been having the past couple of years, but opening it up, here is what we have, which I feel like is pretty different from what we had last year for sure, because all the colors were a lot more toned down pastelish. But even 2 years ago, I feel like it's just a different vibe. It's a lot more cool tone, a lot more heavy on the reds, and if you didn't guess before, I'm sure it comes as no surprise, but this is the palette we're going to be playing with today. Maybe we can pop in if I need something in this palette, but I feel like I can create a really fun look with this palette alone. I love the dark tones. Oh, there's a black in there. The shimmers, I want to use this one. This shade right here. Pretty sure it's a duochrome. Maybe even a multi-chrome, I'm not 100% sure, but I want to use it. It's called Golden Glam. So pretty. So I'm trying to think of how I want to spin this. I kind of want to go purplish in the outer corner, or in my crease area, maybe with this tone, and try to deepen it up with maybe this, and then of course black grayish in the outer corner. I don't want to go too reddish with my look today. I don't know why, that's just what I'm feeling. But let me go ahead and move in a little closer. Ouch, not sit on my leg. And I'm going to make sure I'm in focus, and then grab a packer brush for the outer corner. Oh my goodness, I feel like it has been forever since I have sat down and done a video. It's just been really busy around here. I'm gonna go in with the gray first just to see how deep of a gray it is. And there's also a black in here that I can go into if I want it deeper. Obviously, I already have my face done, so I'm trying to keep my face clean, but we'll be able to see how much fallout this could potentially have. I'm pretty sure I tapped it off before I went in there. I might sound a little froggy. I'm sorry. We have something going around. We're at the tail end of it, thankfully, but I caught a little bit of, like, you know, junk in your throat type of thing where I'm coughing and feeling a little bit like I got like a rasp in my throat that I can't quite cough out. But fall and winter is upon us, so that's when all the germies like to thrive, I guess, for Florida at least. I feel like usually we get some type of bug in the fall going into the winter. Anyway, all right, this is looking super pretty. I don't feel like I need the black at all. I got two different shapes going on here, so let me fix this. I have been wearing makeup during my hiatus, that sounded weird, hiatus, my break, but it's been so like quick and sparingly. I haven't had time to do much else besides throw makeup on and leave, and definitely just no time for makeup during the day, which is like now is when I'm recording during nap time, because this summer I really wanted to get, I'm gonna go into that purplish, it's really like purple taupey, not super purple, but I'm hoping the purple will pop we'll find out. But I really wanted to get our garden going, and like a lot of it was very physically labor intensive to, you know, do the rows, haul all the wood chips, the dirt back and forth, get the sprinkler set up, get the weeds in order and stuff like that. So it was very labor intensive. And so that's one of the biggest reasons why I kind of stopped over the summer/fall, is just because nearly every nap time, if I wasn't doing something else, upkeeping the animals around the house, I was working out where we want our big family garden to go and trying to get that all set up. And it's pretty much set up as much as it's going to be for this season. It's we're not doing raised beds or anything. We're doing an in-ground garden, rows, and they're fairly long rows. I forget how long they are, over 50 feet. They're pretty long rows, and we have about 6 of them to start with, and then hopefully as the seasons go and I get more comfortable with it, we can add on to it, because the space we have for the garden is big. So we can add on rows as we get, you know, more of a budget to buy good soil and get that started, buy good compost, and just the time to build them out. But yeah, we got, I think 6 beds, 6 or 7, I can't remember exactly. And we got stuff growing in them now. We had a really good season of, as soon as I got the first row done, I planted beans, and we got so many beans over the summer, so that was really exciting. And also created a lot of work, because then I had to save all of them because I didn't want them to go bad, and we could not keep up with eating them fresh. So I was having to also work in time to process and like blanch and freeze them so that we could eat them throughout the year or the season when they're not growing. So it was just a very busy summer. Okay, so that purple is pretty, but it's definitely not giving me the depth that I want for my inner corner. So I'm gonna go in, if I can find my teeny tiny little wispy brushes like this. What is this, the L217? I think I'm gonna go in with a touch of this shade in here. Yeah, see if I can deepen it without making it too red. We're just gonna try, playtime, right? I mean, I guess it's not bad. Maybe I should just leave it. But you guys know me, I like a little bit more of a pop. No, this is gonna make it too dark. I should just go in with the gray, but the gray is actually super, I'm going back in with the purple because I don't want it pink. I really want to keep it as purpley as I can. So I'm gonna go back over sloppily with the purple, and then I'm gonna take just a touch of that gray and see if I can deepen. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Deepen just in the crease like this. I should have an even more detailed brush than this, but this is what I have on hand and what I thought to use. And then I'm gonna go back into that purple and see if I can blend and buff this out. This may or may not be a good idea. It's definitely been a long time since I have done an intricate look. All of the makeup looks I have done recently when I've had the time to do my makeup have been very simple, very basic, and like quick and out the door. So I definitely haven't played with makeup in a while. Did that make any difference? Make sure you guys are focused, sorry. Maybe it didn't. Okay, so now I can't decide what I want to do with the outer edge. I feel like so a lot of these colors are very reddish based with the mattes, and I'm wanting to stay away from the red. I don't know why. I just don't want to play with the red today. That's the only reason. So I think I'm gonna go in with a mixture of mostly this, but a little bit of this, and take it on the outer corner so that it looks different, but I get, I still get a lightness to it without bringing in too much pink. I'm really only using 2 colors. This might be a boring tutorial, sorry. But that gray is like no joke. That gray is dark. Let's go like that. So anyway, I've been really busy, and then as the weather cools down, in August and September, we had a lot of new babies be born on the property, on our homestead. So that is a lot of work, because now we have not only more mouths to feed, but a lot of, you know, more little ones to oversee. We have baby pigs, we have baby rabbits, we have baby cats, and I think, is that the only baby? Oh, and baby chicks. That's the other one I was thinking of. The baby chicks are more recent, just this past week or 2, but so yeah, it's been just, you know, busy keeping up with all that on top of trying to get the garden going this summer. And I'm also with the fall, like, so the summer really focused on the garden, and then as the fall approached, like, I was able to slow down with working outside so much, but kids are back in school, so now we're doing school again, but also going to a local, I homeschool, if you're new around here. I homeschool my kids, but we also go to, once a week, we'll go to a local place where other homeschoolers come together and we learn some of the subjects all together in like a class setting. And I teach 6 of the kids separate because we kind of break them up, you know, into like groups, roughly groups of ages to teach. And so I have 6 of them that are around the same age that I teach. So I also am having to prepare, you know, the lessons and what we're going to go over each week and whatnot. So that takes some time. So it's just been really busy and unable to find a time to fit in, you know, like I used to do with doing videos and whatnot. But I do miss it, and I don't think I'm ready to like stop altogether. I'm trying to think of something else that will allow me to still do makeup, because I love doing makeup and just playing with colorful eyeshadows. It's just fun. I really enjoy it. And you know, even when I didn't have time to do anything creative, I was still wearing color as I could, usually greens and you know, oranges and whatnot, because I really love those shades. But oh, I should not have went that far. Ugh. But I want to think of some way that I can still do that on here, but able to bring some type of content to you guys that's entertaining to watch. Because I feel like the days of me, I'm coming to grips with the fact that the days of me being able to bring reviews on products is probably in the past. I mean, never say never, never say it's permanent, sure, because who knows if life slows down again and I'm able to keep up with things. But right now, I'm definitely not keeping up with anything in the way of makeup reviews. So I feel like I can't do that anymore on my channel, because by the time I would get a review up, it's like long and in the past. But I can do first impressions like this, like I'm doing today. But I want to make it interesting and entertaining to watch, because if all I ever do is first impressions and talk randomly about randomness during the video, I feel like that'll get old and boring very quickly. So anyway, I'm thinking, I really did enjoy when I did a couple like reactions. I watched a game show once, that was fun, and then 2 game shows, and I really enjoyed that. So I might have to think of a setup where I'm able to do that more consistently, because I personally really enjoy watching like reaction videos of other people watching things and just hearing their commentary on it. And that's something that I can do while I'm doing my makeup. And it doesn't have to be anything too like labor intensive to prepare as far as like before and after. I can just sit down and do my makeup, watch something, chat, and you know, give those reactions as I go, and that's it. You know, I don't have to you know, do too much work beforehand. That would make it slow for me to put up videos, and I wouldn't have to do a ton of work after, except for cutting in and out of the video, because when you react to things, you can't just let it play, which is slightly annoying, but I get it. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush now, if I have a flat brush clean. That is a big if. Here we go. And I'm gonna go into, what did I say, Golden Glam. That's so pretty. So anyway, doing, kind of mulling those thoughts around in my head at the same time as like 5 million other things around the house. So it's been slow going. I haven't really thought of anything for sure. I don't know if that is a niche that is needed, you know, watching random TV shows or watching movies and doing makeup, or reacting to things while doing makeup, that type of thing. I don't know if that there is a market. That sounds weird to say market, but if there's like a need for that, I don't know what you call it, but if it would be worth doing. But I'm trying to think of something where I could still do my makeup and upload videos playing with makeup that I don't know, would be entertaining to watch. Because I feel like this, it only took me a couple minutes to explain what's going on around here, and now I feel like I'm just kind of boring because I'm just talking about random subjects, whereas if I had a specific subject in mind, that'd be more interesting. I did also try to, a couple, like back when I was posting somewhat consistently, to talk about like relative or recent, whatever, popular topics at the time, because that's also, I think, interesting while I'm doing my makeup. But I also don't know as far as how much I want to go into that, because I feel like you can get into some murky waters of like either not having all the information and then talking and spreading misinformation because you don't have all the information, or just, you know, I don't know, repeating the same information over and over, you know, sharing the same thoughts that everyone else has. So it's like, why do you need to say it again type of attitude. So I don't know, because like I said, I want to find something that is a little bit not too labor intensive, because I just don't have the time right now in my life to put a lot of work in the background of things, as far as like researching a video, researching a topic. But I definitely enjoy listening to other people's commentary channels on subjects or whatnot going around. I find those interesting, but I also don't know if I'm a very interesting person to hear commentary from. I feel like the commentary channels that I do listen to, they have a very engaging personality and a very either like funny and kind of humorous, or just a really relaxing and nice personality to make it interesting to watch and whatnot, that I find very interesting and relaxing to watch, or just, you know, funny to watch. I enjoy, you know, getting a couple laughs or whatever, trying to make light of a situation that's going on, finding the humor in it. So anyway, I don't know if I'm that type of individual, so that also has kind of made me pause as far as going down that route. And like I said, I would never want to be the one spreading misinformation and whatnot. I think I talked about, what was her name? I'm blanking at the moment. 8 Passengers, Ruby Frankie. And I talked about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. But those were both subjects where I knew a lot about them, like just historically over the years. And it was pretty, in my opinion, cut and dry. As far as the opinions I shared, you know, you didn't need to do a ton of research. But as I said, I don't know how deep I want to go down that route, because I don't want to spread misinformation or start drama. Like, I'm definitely not interested in that. Like, I just enjoy doing my makeup and chatting with you guys, and that's it. I feel like I'm not very present on social media these days. I am, though, kind of present on my other page. I'm going to focus again. I started oh wait, I should do black. That'll look better than brown. I started a gardening / homesteading YouTube page where I pretty much only do shorts because they're quick and easy to do, but I've been sharing about the garden and the animals and stuff like that. So I post there somewhat consistently. Again, it's just reels, so it's really quick to do, and I'll like share stuff that I've harvested or that I'm planting, or when the animals had their babies, stuff like that, fun stuff. So I'm over there. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to follow me. But I have been keeping up with that over the summer. So while I've been silent on this side of YouTube, I've been having fun, like making reels of like informational videos about gardening in this my zone, my area, because it's definitely a interesting experience. I'm trying to garden year round, which is also like, because I live in Florida, we don't have super harsh winters. You can grow a lot of more fall cold crops all winter long because we don't get intense freezes or snow or anything like that. So I'm doing that and documenting it. And I just made a mess of my eyeliner. Just pretend you don't notice, okay? I'm pretty sure I have a hair that I need to pluck that I just stopped the liner at, so it looks so dumb. Oh my goodness, I feel so rusty. I have done my makeup since the last time I uploaded it, but I feel like this video would make you question if that's accurate or not. I'm all over the place. But anyway, so I've been over there. I'm just not very active in the makeup world, I feel like, as I once was. So I don't know, sometimes I feel like I can also you know, with right now I'm not really sure where to go. I can kind of procrastinate, hem and haw, and just keep like going over different scenarios or different things I could do without ever actually making the decision to just sit down and try it type of thing. So I think that's also where I've been in a bit of a rut in that aspect of just keep second guessing myself, or, you know, wondering, or like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Do I think it'll go over well? Instead of just saying like, hey, let's just try it. So today, even like today, this week, I wasn't really planning to record or anything, but then I got this and I checked it. I checked the dates and I was like, oh, I actually got it with time to do a video. And then I was like, well, what video am I gonna do? And so I was trying to think all morning. I couldn't think of anything interesting. And so I was almost like, oh, yeah, I'll wait tomorrow. Maybe I'll think of something, or I can do it next week, you know, closer. I'll still have time. But then I was like, no, okay, just sit down, just do a video. Talk about random stuff. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, specific or have a subject to it. Let's just sit down, do a video, and kind of get back into it. So that's what I'm doing today, because when I went to nurse the baby, I was like, I'm gonna go outside and work on setting up more rabbit hutches outside, because I do need to do that. But then I was like, no, let me just do it. So this is me doing it, talking about the most randomest things, probably talking in so many circles and jumping between or down so many rabbit holes myself that you guys are probably unsure what we're talking about. But I'm back. I'm back. I feel like that's where my head's been a lot, just kind of going all over the place. There's so many different things where I'm thinking about and we're doing on the farm, and you know, with the kids' school and on the farm and here online and in the garden and stuff like that. So it's just been kind of a crazy year, a very good year, I will say that. If anyone was worried, I know I just kind of like stopped uploading and didn't like update y'all, but it's been very good. I didn't stop uploading for any bad reason. It's just I was so busy. When you get to that point, something's got to go, and you know, sitting down, relaxing for 30 minutes and doing my makeup was one of those things that just had to go. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I really like this color, but I just want to bring it a little farther out just to get a little more sparkle. So anyway, I feel like that is the update, and this is the look. What do we think? I think it's really pretty. Definitely not super Christmassy. I mean, if I had done red instead of purple, I feel like it would have definitely been Christmassy with the gold and the red. Very, very pretty. But like I said, for whatever reason, I just wanted to try a look that didn't incorporate any of the reds. So I'm sorry if you were disappointed in that. Let me know and I can do another look, because that's also, or I can do another look with this, because that's also the nice thing about having more laid back videos and no schedule, no plan to try to get certain reviews up like I used to. But if you want another look with this with specific colors, just let me know and I will do my best to sit down relatively soonish and get a video up whenever I can, because just doing it with this type of setup where I hit record, do a video, and then I crop the intro and outro in, and that's it. I don't do a ton of editing in between. It makes it more, you know, accessible for me to put up more videos like that, like special request videos. That's what I mean. But anyway, oh, I almost forgot an inner corner. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Oh, who knows? Okay, so we're gonna go with how could I not go with Silver Stream? Look at that. It's like white. It's got purple in it. Oh, maybe we should do this. It's got pinky in it. No, we'll do this. We'll do white. It also has pink, but it has like a purple hue to it as well. Let me flip my mirror to make sure I am putting it in the right spot. I have to cough really bad, and I'm trying to hold it until after I turn off the video so I don't bust your eardrums or have to edit it out. Okay, so this is not really white. It's actually just like very pinky purple. I mean, I feel like that's cute with the look, but not what I'm going for an inner corner. That's fine. It definitely wouldn't be my option or pick for an inner corner next time. Let me see the other palette. Let's see if there's a brighter, whiter. Not really. This is a fun color. I'm curious to see what this one looks like. This has got like 3 or 4 different colors on it. Oh. That is beautiful. It's kind of like this, but it's a multi-chrome and it's smooth. That is beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of that and put it here. Okay, couldn't hold it. Hopefully I remember to edit that out, that cough out, because that was loud. I'm sorry if I forget. Like I said, I'm going to try to edit that out, but I could not hold the cough in anymore. Anyway, that is pretty. That's my idea of an inner corner. It's a little similar, close to what I have going on my eyelid already, but I don't know. I like it. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, so that's pretty much the look. I'm gonna put in something on my waterline, because I always like to put something on my waterline. I feel like it helps bring everything together in a look. And I didn't do mascara, but I'm just gonna do that off camera real quick, because I'm not gonna do anything fancy or like intense with my mascara. I'm just gonna coat my lashes really quickly, because I gotta get going. But this is the look. What do you guys think? I think it's a really pretty look. Is it anything I couldn't get with my other palettes? No, but it's definitely pretty. I didn't have any issues blending these shadows together. I only used like 2 or 3 mattes, and then the shimmer, I only used 1 on the lid, but that shimmer is beautiful. I wonder, I don't think it's a duochrome, but let me confirm with my little mirror. So let's see. Oh, this will make it hard, but let me see. Can we see anything? No, I don't think it's a multi-chrome. I think it's just a really pretty duochrome. I don't know, you can tell me in the camera. Sometimes I can see stuff better in the camera, but I don't see a shift in person. So anyway, that is the collection from Oden's Eye, the Rosy Jingle palette that I showed you, and then use the Silver Bliss palette on my eyes. Let me know your thoughts down below if you guys are planning to pick it up or if you're excited for the color story. Do you like the color story? Because again, I always like to just see brands being creative when it comes to their color stories. And so for a Christmas themed palette, like a 3rd or 4th year in a row, it's got to be challenging. And I feel like, you know, they did bring something different. Like I said, I don't really see the Christmas in this, but they brought something different, and I can respect that. I do like how they have the same design, but again, different colors, just different take on it. I think it's fun. It's different. It's unique. It's Oden's Eye. I really appreciate them always trying to be unique and different and also beautiful with their packaging. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Let me know if you have any ideas for me. I'm always open to ideas, and hopefully my next video will not be as long as the last one was to this video. Hopefully I'll start, I have no idea how often, but hopefully I'll be a little bit more consistent in putting out new videos, because I do enjoy just getting to sit down and do my makeup. So with that said, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully, in my next video. Bye, guys.